Revelations that the ANC leader Musalia Mudavadi and his Ford Kenya counterpart Moses Wetangula have to garner at least 70% of Western Kenya votes for the Kenya Kwanza coalition has continued to elicit mixed reactions amongst Kenyans.
Kwa safari mbili katika muungano wa CORD na muungano wa NASA, Mheshimiwa Weta na Mudavadi walikuwa wanarai watu wa mkoa wa Magharibi na nchi nzima kwamba kura zimuende Raila Amolo Odinga. Na katika awamu hizi mbili hakuna siku Mheshimiwa Raila alisema hawa ndugu zetu wa Mulembe Nation hawatoshi.
Sioni kama Weta na Musalia wanaweza deliver 70%. Kwa sababu ukienda kama Vihiga iko locked na Azimio. Kakamega iko locked na Azimio. Busia iko locked na Azimio.
That will be the case because of the history, the voting patterns, that there are certain diehards of Raila who will not depart from Raila even when Mudavadi is a presidential candidate. Forget about when he's supporting Ruto. I'm not talking about support if he were to be the presidential candidate. And a strong one supported by Ruto and Uhuru. There are certain people who will not desert Raila.
The Western region, for example, has approximately 2.2 million registered voters from all its 5 counties of Kakamega, Bungoma, Busia, Vihiga and Trans Nzoia. In Kenya Kwanza, Musalia Mudavadi and Moses Wetangula are expected to garner at least 1.5 million votes to guarantee them their stake in the coalition in the event it forms the next government.
Sasa kina Mudavadi ni ndoto. Mimi nakuambia Mudavadi mwenyewe amesimama, ameungwa na Ruto mkono, ameungwa na Uhuru mkono na wanapingana na Raila. Mudavadi hawezi kufikisha 70% ya Western vote. Atafika kama 55, 60.
According to Professor Herman Manyora, the promises do not hold much for the Mulembe Nation, considering what the community has had in previous governments.
So you cannot entice Luyas by mere ministries. Luyas have had Wamalwa Kijana, Vice President. Musalia Mudavadi, Vice President. Mudi Awori, Vice President. Can you sell the idea of a ministry to Luyas? You sell it elsewhere, not to the Luyas.
On his part, Maendeleo Chapchap leader Dr. Alfred Mutua will need to garner at least 35% of Ukambani votes to realize their stake in their newfound coalition, Kenya Kwanza.
Kalonzo is still the kingpin. Even in Gilu, they are trying, but they can't. Kalonzo is still the main man in Ukambani. So if Kalonzo is with Raila, I don't see Mutua delivering that 5%.
At the coastal region, Power Party leader, who is Kilifi Governor Amason Kingi, will need to ensure that Kenya Kwanza basket gets at least 50% of Kilifi votes in the August 9th polls to realize their stake.
Naruto alikuwa amepenya kidogo, lakini 50 kidogo ni juu zaidi kwa Kingi. That is a traditional base for Raila Odinga. Okay? And he has networks. You know, politics is also not just about people shouting. When Raila activates those networks, my friend, they cannot get.
It is a debate that has roped in their bitter rivals from the Azimio side.
To expect Musalia and Wetangula to deliver 70% of Western Kenya to Ruto is to tell them to prepare their own political graves. Ruto has buried them completely.
Now you're telling 50% of the cost to go to how? No.
All said and done, time will determine whether Kenyan voters are convinced by promises being given to their various leaders or not. Philip Murutu, K24, Nairobi.